In 2021, around April or March, a group of 6 friends, we identified that we needed to do something about youth homelessness. And with the motivation and the power of community, we decided that it would be a great idea to start creating a youth shelter specifically for LGBTQ youth between the ages of 18 to 24. And since then, we have served about 100 youth across 3 different programs, namely our emergency shelter program and later on with our transitional housing program and our rapid rehousing program as well.
House of Codec, in my experience, offers 24/7 safety. I've been in the shelter, I've seen the ops plans, I've seen the care plans. It's 24/7, you are in a safe space and you are supported. And I think that's what these youth need right now.
House of Codec provides a house. It provides a home, essentially, for a short term, but longer, frankly, than a lot of programs. We're talking about folks being able to kind of stay at House of Codec, an emergency shelter, for up to a year, which is pretty unheard of.
If you take out the LGBTQIA plus part and really focus on the developmental stage, like of our people who are 18 to 24, that's a very pivotal moment of when you are going into early adulthood. But then you put on the LGBTQIA plus factor. Our community is in danger at large. And so when House of Codec is about to cater to this demographic and the allies that are within it, I feel like it brings a sense of safety to where you can just still feel safe around other people who identify like you do.
There's a few of us on the board that check the executive order website every day because it happens that often that there's a change to our potential funding or our potential operation.
I think the biggest thing is really trying to stay true to our mission and really trying to stay true to ourselves and the people that we support and making sure that that funding stays for them.
Over half of our budget is provided by HUD, and HUD is a part of a politically brazen attack against the LGBTQ community. Unfortunately, the other thing that we've seen is our traditional common large donors, large corporations, have actually been pulling back. We actually asked them, just kind of person to person, like, hey, why are you pulling back? Is there something going on? They actually respond that the political environment is not suitable for them to donate to certain causes.
Specifically right now in this time of the current administration, there is a lot of uncertainty, and having that amount of security is not just for the organization, but for the young people that we're housing is incredibly important.
Queer people, when Stonewall happened and the first Pride was a riot, queer people had to step up and say, we want our freedom. And now living in 2025 with this current administration, I'm not saying it's the exact same thing, but it's more we look to each other how do we help? And so reaching out to those other organizations who also have the same mindset and beliefs that we do is very helpful.
And it always comes back to the community, right? It always has since before these past couple years. It's always been the community needs to support programs like these, and they can either support them through kind of lobbying for different legislation or more funding, or if people have the means, they can donate themselves or volunteer. And I think those last 2 things will always be important, and maybe now more so than ever. Even if the federal government doesn't, even if the state doesn't, we support this mission.
There is this kind of theory of this triangle of support, and it's kind of your time, your money, or your skills.
You might not have funding yourself to give. There are so many ways. Please reach out and we can start that conversation. The main 3 goals that I can assure that we want to do is that we want to definitely serve more clients and also grow our staff, and as well as grow our impact in the community.
We're not going to shy away from what we do. This is what we've done. We've always helped transition-aged youth. We've always helped youth in the LGBTQ community, and we'll continue to do that, kind of loud and proud.
We're worried that federal funding is going to go away, and we're doing everything in our power to make it so that we can survive and support this community without that funding.
We're not going anywhere. Queer people aren't going anywhere. We just have to see that adversity and kind of fight back. And the best way to fight back is to give time and give money to these organizations like House of Codec.